Welcome back. In this screencast today, we're going to talk about which of these is a working circuit. And you should recognize these images as some images that we had in a previous classroom activity where we did some pre-thinking to say which of these circuits work. Which of these was a working circuit causing a light bulb to light? So I'm not going to look through all of them, but I selected 4 in particular that kind of highlight key ideas. So here's your pictorial representation. I created this in PhET. Does it light? It does not. Why? Because rule 1 is not followed. Remember, in rule 1, you need a different entrance and exit for all charges. In this case, both of the wires are touching the bottom of the light bulb, and that would not work because it's touching the same connection. So even though rule 2 and 3 are followed, you have to follow all 3 rules, or it will not light the light bulb. In this next example, number 5, it does not light. It is similar to number 3, except instead of both wires touching the tip of the light bulb, they're both touching the side of the light bulb. Note that the side of a light bulb is a continuous conductive piece of metal. So if you're touching one side of the bulb, you're essentially touching the other side of the bulb. It's the same material. So again, even though rule 2 and 3 are followed, because you're not following all 3 rules, in particular rule 1, it does not work. All right, in this third example, number 6, you see that it does light. Both sides of the battery are engaged. You have a continuous conductive path. And for this light bulb, which is in the circuit, the entrance and the exit are 2 different locations. So the charges would be able to come around. They go up through the filament, making the filament hot and bright, and then back down through a different location to the battery. So that works. In this last example I want to show, number 7, it looks very similar. You see that the light bulb has connections on the tip and the side, 2 different locations on the battery, a continuous conductive path. This does not light though, and the reason is because even though the side and the tip of the light bulb are being contacted, this extra loop creates a way for charges to avoid the light bulb. Turns out light bulbs create what's called resistance. It takes energy for those charges to go through and heat up this filament and therefore make the filament bright. It takes less resistance for the charges to flow and just go around through this conductive path back to the battery. Charges are going to take the easiest path. And so here, I really wouldn't say you follow rule 1 because you have a way of avoiding the light bulb completely. So which of these others represent a working circuit? And why? So I'm not going to go through these, but pause your video and think about which of these follows the rule, all 3 rules, and which of them do not. Therefore, which one lights the light bulb and which ones do not. And I'm about to flip to the answers. So here are the answers. Number 4 and 9 will light the light bulb, and the others will not. If you need help understanding why you're not sure, discuss with your peers or discuss with your teacher. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.